I'm Barbara Shaw, and this is the badger I've been working on. You can see that the shape of him is now quite different. I've had to add longer legs and also a much more robust body, and I've changed the shape of the face slightly and also looked at his markings, how they come down the side of his neck. But this is still a work in progress, but you can see with the shading how you need to look at where the light is falling and then either darken a piece of fabric or lighten it. So I've used lighter bits on his coat and a bluish fabric under his chin here, so that you can actually see how he's got a body there as well. I'm self-taught, and one of the books that I found really useful was Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain by Betty Edwards, and she encourages you to experiment with lines and marks and then see how they actually evolve into a picture. So for the badger, instead of thinking, oh, it's a badger, I've looked at where the shading is likely to be, the different lines and marks I can make for his coat, and I've reflected those in the fabrics that I've chosen. So I imagine a 3D creature and also stroking his fur so that you can then see how you would get the animal to evolve. Having talked about shading on the badger, you can see close up some of the fabrics I've used to get the effect. So there's white chiffon which fades into different colours of black, and I've used some netting on the face and on the body, as well as little pieces of lace, and they all come together to actually look like something. But what I've focused on are the marks in the fabric and the colours as well. For more help with shading, it's really useful to imagine how the animal is structured. So for example, he's obviously got a strong arm here with a shoulder, so you would have to think, where does the light fall, and also for his face, where does the light fall? So you can see I've added little bits of sparkly silver, and we'll probably add some more just to bring the picture alive. And you might find it useful to go around galleries looking at pictures to see how they've been painted rather than think about textiles, because that's how my knowledge has built up, from looking at how painters have actually produced wonderful pictures with the layers of paint and not just textiles.